to changing rooms. This week we're in the old Yorkshire mill town of Huddersfield, right in the heart of the Pennines. And the good news is we've upped the budget to £750. So I'm expecting great things from these designers. Our decorating duos today are Spanish-born artist 71-year-old Marta Herrero and her daughter Clementina. And round the corner, another of Marta's daughters, Martha, who's roped in old family friend Felix to help. Both daughters are big bike fans, so this could end up being something of a cross between Easy Rider meets Viva España. Should be interesting. Marta and Clementina would like a lighter, brighter dining room for their family get-togethers.
We've chosen this room for a makeover because it hasn't been decorated in about 20 years. In fact, over maybe 30 years, 40 years, it's been decorated twice.
We painted once red.
Yeah.
And then red was too excited. The children, the 5 children, they used to get so excited. And I thought, well, they must be the red. Why then now? And we put some green. That's more
calming influence. I don't hate anything about the room. But I think if they took down those roses or covered them up or something, I think that would be a real shame.
I trust Martha very much. She lived in this house. She knows me, and we are very close, so I trust her. She won't do anything that she thinks that I won't like it, or won't allow the designer to do it. That's the one that I don't trust them. I don't know what they're going to do, you see.
Yeah. Quite right, Marta. Never trust a designer. Down the road, it's obvious these Herreros don't do much decorating.
It just looks horrible, really. It's very grannified. It probably hasn't been painted for about 20 years. All I've done in this room, really, is strip the beams and pull the old gas fire out, put a new fireplace in.
I actually like this room pretty much as it is, apart from some of the things like that, the radiator and the lights and things. I think the shape of the room's great.
Well, I like this table. Everything else I'm not that bothered about, really.
If we don't like the room, you better make sure you have an ambulance on hand, because Martha's a bit violent.
Now, there's been a bit of a development in the Herrero family. Young Felix here may look sweet and innocent, but there's more to him than meets the eye. Having started off as a family friend, is that the right word? He's now become a family member because he and Clementina here are getting hitched. Congratulations. Look at that ring, it's fantastic. Anyway, that doesn't allow you any special privileges or, no canoodling, no cohabiting this evening, none of that.
Especially that.
Especially that. Quite right, Mum, you're right. Time to swap keys. Right. Reds, you've got Linda Barker. Blues, you've got Graham Wynne. Good luck, and off you go. Right. Bye. 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 She's gone that way.
In the right room, I think this would look fantastic, but this is sort of, Georgian, and it's made of paper, so I think this frieze actually has to go.
Yeah, we want it to.
But I think the point about this is we have to cover up this textured wallpaper. And the only thing that I think we can do is use this amazing new product that I found, which I think is going to revolutionise the world of wood chip. Do you like this?
Yeah, it looks interesting.
This is like a textured paint with plaster in it, and then you glaze over the top of it to give this effect. This is the actual stuff. And it's specially designed to go on embossed wallpaper and wood chip.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
I've given you two slightly different colours.
These sort of colours?
This one's more buff, this one's more... This is slightly more Catalan, because it's got that hint of yellow in it. Which one do you want to use? Come on, 10 seconds. This one? Done. Let's go and get the stuff.
Now, when we talked wall colours, you didn't want anything subtle. I came away with the overriding impression that you wanted bright, zingy colours, yeah? What about this? Particularly orange you wanted.
Yeah, well, yes, those two colours go nice. Now, I'm not sure about that. Just tell us where these strange colour go. Aubergine.
It's kind of
Aubergines are nicer than these.
Well, I thought
just tell us where are you going to put it. It depends where you put it.
Okay, now I've got an idea. Look, this is my little room plan for you. Okay, these are the walls. So this is only on this wall here, the aubergine.
Right.
Okay.
That one.
So that's, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an expert. This one's still wrong.
Only another 15 feet to go. Well, you can do it. Do you want a coffee?
Yeah, lean into it.
Linda's in trouble. Marta's not convinced.
Your idea was to just cover the whole thing
Completely,
with cupboard.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what I've given you is 2 isolated units. A big cupboard in each alcove. Now, what
That's
I don't
not
want to
good
do
enough.
is to go over the whole...
No.
I tell you why, because we need to keep the shape of this room, okay? We need the dynamics of this room, and those alcoves are going to be really pretty. Okay, so we
2
put the
tiny little alcoves there.
big cupboards in the alcoves.
From wall to
But
wall.
we have copper, this metallic copper, really to reflect the light.
Well, maybe.
Around the blue,
Yeah,
gorgeous.
Maybe, okay.
Around the
Gorgeous,
blue.
yes, maybe.
What I want you to do is to use a smallish brush and you dab it on like that, just in bits. You don't have to be Picasso particularly to do this. And then, using a decorator's float, okay, you then splurge it on.
How long does it take to dry?
It's about 4 hours, but we're not going to paint it until tomorrow anyway.
Bench.
Right.
1 in each alcove.
Pardon?
1 in each alcove. You know what an alcove is?
Yeah, no, you just have to talk slowly up from the accent.
1 in each alcove.
Right.
I've made one.
Yeah.
I understand you're a bit of a dab hand in my old hands.
Hopefully. Yeah,
I've
yeah,
got it on good
go on,
authority
yeah,
that you
yeah.
are, engineer and all that. So if I just walk up and leave you now, you'll be able to make the other one. I'm only joking, I'm only joking. Let's get rid of this for a start.
Give me a clue first.
Get rid of this. Bring it down here.
Right.
Get it out of the way. Right. Well, 4 legs, 2 by 2.
4 legs.
Whack some 2 by 2 up here. We want it exactly the same as this, okay? Because it needs to be identical in the other side. So we need 4 legs, we need cross brace across. We've used a bit of 2 by 1 for cross, yeah?
Right.
Down the size 2 by 1. So you're going to have a separate frame. Bit of 3/4 inch MDF, cut the sides, stuck on top, screwed it from underneath, so there's no screws out.
Piece
There
of
you go.
doddle. It's a doddle.
And
Right.
tape measure, drills, plane, MDF, 2 by 2. You're
See you
laughing.
later.
See you later, girl.
Got lots of working time. Hello. Doing Spanish.
Right, okay.
Okay, sorry.
Still looks a bit of a...
I haven't finished yet.
Looks a bit of a dog's dinner.
Yes, but Carol, it's going to be colour washed afterwards.
Right,
But
see the
I know
whole
because it's
paper
only had
covering
one. It's only had one coat.
Okay.
It's going to have 2 coats.
I just think I can wind him up
Yeah,
because Graham
right.
is a panic merchant at heart, really. You see, he thinks he can get all this done. He does.
What you are saying?
He does. He panics. And there's a lot to do here, so this will be quite amusing. Anything I can do to help?
Would you like to plaster some walls?
No.
Then go to the other house.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. Mine's all right. How's yours?
Very bright.
Very bright. That's lovely. I like that orange.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think I need two coats.
Oh, it
though,
will
because
definitely need 2
it comes,
coats.
The grey comes.
Yeah, it will need 2 coats, but I like
Yeah,
it. Yeah?
What about this one then?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Aubergine.
Oh yes, me.
Do you like it?
I think I do. After
You
all.
think you do?
The seal. And
Gorgeous. Keep going, Clementina.
So, does your mum ever go back to Spain, Martha?
Yeah, she goes over quite often
Really? What, to...
to see her family, her brothers and sisters
Okay.
and cousins.
So do you think this is going to remind her of home?
Yeah, it should do.
That is brilliant. Any Spanish plasterer would be very proud of that.
Linda's got me covering a wall in copper leaf.
well, for me it doesn't go very well with the Virginia. Depends on the light, I suppose. Oh, for me it's better because it changed the
You
light.
don't like it?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
Be very careful. Look at these.
I know, but we could do...
What are you doing?
I fill these bits in afterwards. It's very tricky. Do you want to try one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to be...
Oh, stuck to the wall.
Ah, that's too difficult to do it.
So we'll stick that a little
Right.
bit in this
Now,
area.
let's see. You have to practice it, really. Now, who's invented this?
Some maniac. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's 4 o'clock and Clementina is dying for a change. Meanwhile, Martha wants a fireplace in the style of Spanish architect Gaudi.
What I want to know, because it's going to be your project, is what you intend to do with this fireplace. Because originally, all I was going to do is plaster it. But it's fine, we can use all this within the plaster, but I don't know if we've got enough tiles to do the entire thing. So we've got to work out some sort of design.
Clementina! These are the tiles you wanted, aren't they?
Oh, Martha would be really pleased. Should we save up for these?
Well, that's what I thought. There was half the floor there, so we bought the rest.
Flipping heck, there's a lot of them though, isn't there?
Flipping heck.
Flipping heck.
Ecky thumb.
What time is it?
And the timer is cracking on, so we've got to get these stuck to the floor.
Right.
Let's hope Andy is ready and willing. Oh my goodness me. Here we go.
Are we going to get this
Mr.
over
Kane.
So now I've got you in your own. I'm fascinated to know how it all happened between you and Clementina.
Well, what happened was I was on my own, and quite happily so, amazingly. And I came to Martha's birthday party, and Clementina was there, and I chatted to her all evening, as I always do, because I've known her for 5 years anyway. And asked her where Michael was, and she said, "Oh, I'm not seeing him anymore." So I asked her out.
But without thinking about it, you just
And she
thought...
said no.
She said no.
I said, "Oh no, you're a family friend. Oh, I don't think of you that way." And then we didn't talk for a while and drifted off around the party.
It made it all really awkward and a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, I embarrassed her really. She wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting to say it, it just came out. And then she later on said, "Well, are you going to take me out then sometime?" And I said,
See, did she?
and I said, "Yeah."
Andy, so I've just drawn a very basic sun on here with a nice pointy rays. So I think we should jigsaw that out of this just hardboard.
Yep.
And I want to set the glass bowl in the middle, so we'll cut the middle out and set the glass bowl in it. And the idea is that the pendant light drops down into the bowl, shines blue light out, and then there's all the sun rays all around, quite close up to the ceiling.
Gorgeous.
What do you think?
Sure, you'd think with all that extra money they could have used new tiles. So end of day one, how are you feeling?
Not too bad.
You look actually quite fresh-faced.
Yeah.
More to come though, don't worry. Things are happening around the corner and Graham Wynne is really being Graham Wynne really, which is all I can say, but you know what I mean. Linda's doing very well.
Yeah,
Lots of
she's
colour
great.
up.
Yeah.
Still got a floor
Doing
to
well.
late tonight then. That means a late night for you. That means no phoning round to Felix.
I see.
Because I know what you two are like. I've seen how inseparable you are. You're going to have to wait one more day, okay? Promise me.
Okay.
You won't want to phone it when you see what he's done to that house anyway. Good night.
Good night.
Well, the blue team have already finished for the night, but the red team can't stop until that floor is laid. Day 2, and it's a bright and early start for the blue team. Is that fireplace Gaudi or just gaudy?
Do you know, Mum?
Yeah.
I can just imagine Felix and Martha sat there in the garden cross-legged with naughty grins on their faces and big hammers and all your ceramic pots and they're all going bang, 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 bang and smashing them to bits.
Well, if they do these, I'll go and smash their pots up there.
Well, they're always making mosaics on these
Mosaic.
programmes, aren't they? And putting all these little bits of ceramic all on the tabletops, aren't they? I can just imagine
Well,
them doing that.
that's Gaudi style, you know.
Well,
and
that's
they're
what I
rather
thought.
familiar.
I thought, yeah, I
And,
bet they're going to use some Gaudi
parks and-
influence. Yeah.
Do 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 do. Nobody expects the Spanish intuition.
What do you think of the room?
Well, colours are great. I do like the floor.
Oh, I must say, I kind of not so keen on the floor myself, but it was there. They'd already bought half the tiles, so what I did was just buy the rest
had
of
they?
them. Yeah, so it's her.
Oh, right. Oh, that's what's bad.
It's
I
Martha's
just think it's too
choice.
busy, the floor. Because
I
they do this in a
know.
much lighter colour, and I think that would have been...
It worries me slightly, but I think once we get all the furniture in here, it'll be okay. But this is the floor that she's wanted, and she's buying these tiles, 1 tile a week, and she's had 19 weeks worth of tiles. I could not put her floor down for her, could I?
You're right.
How are you doing then?
Oh, very well, Graham.
Excellent.
It's
Do you like this colour?
Marvellous. Did you mix this yourself, Graham, or does it come this colour?
No, it's a glaze actually, which again comes from the paint workshop, and it's specially designed to go on top of this Induco stuff. So it's a simple case of slapping it on, and then
And it
just
comes ready coloured?
Yeah, it comes ready coloured, and then you just put a watered down emulsion over the top to sort of blend it together. I'll give you a hand. But also, I think the thing that's really good about this whole thing is that by plastering these MDF shells, I think we've sort of made it look like it was originally part of the building. And also,
it looks strong.
It's disguised all our dodgy little joints and our nails and God knows what.
Linda Barker.
So, that'll be a tree then.
No, don't put it there, Down, let go.
Yeah, fix it up, that's fine. It's good, isn't it?
Lovely. It's just what I want in my front room. I know your front room.
Clementina wanted this in her sister's front room. I wasn't gonna say no, you can't have
Anything
one.
to do with twigs and all that, you hate,
I was
don't you?
happy with
You
my
really
tree.
don't like
You
it.
should all love a tree.
Oh, I do love trees, where they should be in the garden, not in your front room.
But
1 o'clock, and Felix is distinctly worried.
this is a really quick effect.
I think we should
This
get
is
Martha.
a watered Martha.
Oh, she's
You joined the Great Door debate. I think this is a bit too in your face, but this little section here, all I did is I just watered down that blue paint, so just slap it on, and it's quite nice to see some of the wood as if it's an old Mediterranean, like when it's weathered. And this is just using an antique wax in Georgian medium oak on it, and I think those would actually look really rather good against that.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah,
will.
yeah,
They
it's
will,
the-
yeah. I agree, for once.
So, you wanted a mirror, okay, for the wall? Oh, we wanted it to cover the whole wall, though. Oh, well, we've got budget. We've got budget, girls. Okay, this is my budget equivalent of your mirror. A sunburst mirror. What I want you to do is just to stick all these little doweling rods all the way around this mirror edge, so it looks like a big sunburst.
Yeah.
And we're going to paint it copper. Don't be worried about the glue. I know it's coming through the doweling, but we can scrape it off and then it'll paint anyway.
Right.
Yeah?
No, I think it suits you. I really do.
We're not reforming Boney M. What are we
It's
doing?
all right. Okay, no, it's this seagrass, which you can buy in art shops. And I thought to make these a bit more continental. Now all the old varnishes come off them. They're looking really nice and rustic. So what I really want to do is, this comes just in huge lengths, and I want you to bind it all the way around the chair to give it a seagrass rushed seat. And the way to do that, the easiest way, I've taken out the seat pad, is to just bind it around and around and around and around and around
Over the top,
frame.
under the bottom?
Yeah. So
Will it be strong enough to sit on?
well, we'll find out, won't we? So when that happens,
Excuse me,
yes.
can't we keep the pads there to make it stronger and just go over it round and round?
This woman is a genius.
She's very clever, actually.
She is quite clever. That is actually quite a good
Don't
idea. Yes,
embarrass me.
thank you very
Then
much.
you will be able to sit on
Okay,
it
yeah,
without-
all right, we'll do that. Yes, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
perfect. Look at the frame on it.
Very nice. You see, we were
Perfect.
good. We were right in that
Yeah.
wood, weren't we?
Yeah.
We knew. Okay, so we just need to fix it now, Andy.
Can you just stand there another few
It
minutes?
looks rather nice like
Done.
4:30, and I've got a table and some crack uglies to play with. I think it's really crackling up.
Oh, yeah. It's starting to look old. I don't think Mum will recognise that.
I doubt it very much, because it was, what, just pine, wasn't it, before?
Yeah.
It says on the can that the thicker you make the paint, then the larger the crackle will get. So, keep going.
It should look good when it's finished.
Yeah, it'll look great. Oh, I like that. Indoors, there's yet another debate going on.
What is so terrible? What is so terrible about this fantastic piece of wood?
It's too big.
No, not by the time we've got loads of stuff on it. I thought she could use it with props, well, how about if we made it a bit thinner then?
Well, if we agree to it, we'll make it a bit thinner, but we've caved in on everything so far. And just
Caved in?
we saw this as being white tiled up over the top, and that's rustic, and that's not Gaudi. Gaudi was an architect. He worked in stone and tiles. And
well, I know, but this is just a tribute to Gaudi meets rustic. I think the juxtaposition, to be really designery, about the rustic against the architectural, could actually work in its favour.
The weight should be taken by the chain. The ball should hold, and the little sunburst should just come round. So shall we see from underneath? Okay? Oh, sweet. I like that. What do you think?
See, it takes an artist to know. Come on, Martha. We've got about 5 minutes. We're missing something. It's the table.
They look great. You did a fantastic job.
Just there.
Nearly.
Oh, girl, she worked so hard.
Thank you.
Other way round.
Well done.
Stop hitting me.
Blue team, well done.
Time's up. So will Martha be dancing the Macarena in her Mexican parlour? And what will Marta make of her little bit of Barcelona? Well, Mexico was the plan.
It was.
Mexico is definitely the destination.
We got it.
With real cactuses and everything.
The whole kit and caboodle.
But you have lost the plot, woman with this tree. You have definitely
I love the tree.
surpassed yourself.
I love it. I know. It was Clementina's idea.
Never mind whether you love it, will they love it?
Well, I hope so.
What do you like most? What's your favourite thing?
I love the sunburst mirror because that was just fantastic. It was just easy to do and it was cheap and it looks just stunning against that
Filled a nice
colour wash
big gap
wall.
in the wall. My favourite thing's that cactus light.
Oh, I
That's
do
the colour.
like that. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Gorgeous.
It's fun. It is fun. What about your biggest extravagance?
That has probably to be the copper leaf on the walls. That was quite expensive at £10.95 a book, and I used 8 books. But it was just gorgeous against, the colours that are going on in here, and it was just beautiful, reflective surface.
I got a ticking off for doing it wrong as well. From
I know,
Martha.
you suffered for that.
Never mind. Best Buy?
Probably the tree trunk at £25.
You paid £25 for that tree.
I did.
They saw you coming for sure.
No way, it's cheap. I got all the branches for nothing though. I went foraging for the branches, so they were free.
All right, I'll let you off. The budget was upped, and you did very well.
Did I?
£735.
Oh, good.
17 pence.
I did do well.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes.
Oh wow!
God, it's wicked.
Wicked.
Yeah, our beams are all right.
The floor.
The floor you wanted so much.
Yeah, it looks different now than what I imagined.
No, it's the same floor because you've had loads of packs of it. We just finished it off.
So different.
Wow.
The tree.
The tree's brilliant.
I can hang fairy lights off there.
You and your fairy lights. What do you like?
Look at that. It's great.
So we haven't touched the fireplace and we haven't touched the beams, which is what you specifically wanted to make sure we didn't do. Okay?
That's super.
Still got storage space under the seats there.
It's the party room.
Yeah, definitely
It's a
a
party
party
room.
room, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't due to go on my holidays for a few weeks yet, but this has got me right in the mood. It's fantastic. Well done. And you had more money too.
I know, thank you very much.
We'll come back to that in a moment. Paella on the table. Is this real Spanish bread?
Oh yeah, we flew all the way to Barcelona to buy.
Liar.
You know, there's no expense
Liar.
spared on this programme.
So what was your biggest extravagance?
Okay, my biggest extravagance has to be the specialist plaster that we used on the walls. It's £29.50 for a 5-litre can, and we used over 3 cans in this room, so it's not cheap.
Right, okay, and best bargain?
Well, actually, Carol, you're sitting on it. It's that famous seagrass that nearly drove you mad.
I'll never do community service as long as I did that. Taught me one lesson.
£2.29 a hank from good art shops, and a hank is enough to reupholster a dining chair, which I don't think is bad.
No, it's not bad. What's your favourite thing?
My real favourite thing is a product, because it was just so easy to use, and that's that wonderful 2-part crackle glaze spray.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, it didn't even damage your nails
I'll
or
be buying
whatever.
that.
And that's just over £6 a can, but you need 2 cans, as you remember, one for the base coat and one for the crackle, and that's from
Still.
Plasticoat.
So the budget, Graham.
Oh, no.
£750 is what we gave you, which was a significant jump
Yes.
from usual.
Yes.
Yet you still took the mickey.
How much?
£764.76.
I'll just slap my wrist.
I can't wait to see your face
I'm
when
totally
you go on.
disorientated.
Open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes.
Now?
Yes,
Ready?
yes, go, go, go.
I told you, didn't I? Look. What have they smashed up for that?
The fireplace is still to be grouted, okay? We're running out of time for grouting, but that is going to be Martha's project.
Oh, well, at least they've left the ceiling.
Oh, I like these. Look at these. Wow.
This is from your garden. This costs nothing. It's from the garden. She's a wee off.
She's a wheel move. And the table. Is that my table?
That's your table, but it's been sanded.
No,
And the chairs have been recovered with seagrass.
bread as well. And olives. Can I?
No, you can't have an olive. Come here. She's unbelievable.
Are they
That's
real?
paella.
Are they
Yes,
real?
real food.
And look what they've done. Look at chairs. Look what they've done.
seagrass.
And
Oh,
this
that's
rug.
good. That's
Cover.
good. I'm very pleased because they need. Yeah, I'm very pleased.
And this rug, oh,
Very
it goes
pleased.
perfect with the tiles.
We've got some
It's
louver
really
doors.
good.
Taking the curtains away, we've got the doors. We've made a little conservatory in there with lots of plants and
Yes,
things.
I can see.
growing
That's the
up.
first thing I've seen.
Yeah.
The greenery.
It's beautiful.
That's
Gaudi-ish.
Gaudish, and also it has a shape of.
It's a lizard.
It's a lizard. It's a lizard.
That's your daughter did that.
Oh, I like it. Yes. Right.
It's beautiful. It's perfect.
Yes, it's good.
Are we still talking?
Of course you are.
You like?
No kissing. No kissing.
Why can't we kiss?
Look at them. Oh, please, please, please.
Just stop it. Get off.
Well, we had more money, more romance, and more fun in Huddersfield. Join us again soon on Changing Rooms. Bye-bye.
Next tonight, facing his ultimate conundrum, we're counting down to Celebrity Sleepover with Richard Whiteley here on BBC One.